is that season where a lot of people want to exchange those mushy type of gifts. You know how they say, Valentine's is coming. Hey, where is your girlfriend? Okay, all right. So I can't wait to get to see who is going to be the winner or the winners of the Woo and Win promo courtesy of 92.3 now. What's a mosquito doing in my studio? Oh, man. They want to suck my what? A whole mosquito? Come here. I missed it. Anyway, I will kill it before this show is over today. I will kill it. That's my job. Kill it. Anyway. So let's get to talking about gift giving this morning. Now, over the years, a lot of people have had this issue, particularly Nigeria, this long-standing and long-running issue of, okay, how do you get gifts, particularly for a man or a woman? You know, I'm not going to tell you guys what to buy, what not to buy. But our issue this morning is the modern practice of gift giving. And then what exactly makes you give somebody that particular gift? That's what we want to find out from you this morning. There's a lot of pressure, all right? People are talking about, oh, it's time to give, whether it's someone's birthday or maybe it's someone's anniversary or whether it's Valentine's Day, like it will be next week. A lot of people are worried. Okay, how do I decide, right, what to give, when to give? Now, there is a line. I'm sure some of you have heard this phrase. Say the most difficult person to gift is a man or woman who has everything. You know those kind of people they're well off. You know, maybe they have one or two businesses. Their suits and their traditional attires are always sharp. I mean, razor sharp. You see them, you're like, Kai mana. This is a man. This is a woman. You know, you know the woman that already comes to mind. The late first lady, talking about Miriam Babangida. I remember as a young child, even my cousins who were much older, they kept saying that Miriam Babangida was sharp. That woman would dress like, when you see her, everything just oozes class, right? And there's some of you are like that. You know, some of you probably know your guy's wife who's like that. How do you give somebody something who apparently has everything? And now, to make this even worse, we live in a time when some people just sit in their house, go on Instagram, go on one website. Oh, I like this shoe. Let me buy it from my guy. And then it's impersonal. The gift giving has not become impersonal. People just go online, order something. Hey, there you have a delivery from so and so. It's a brand new phone. There's a lot. Yes, you can be excited, but there's a lot of distancing between gifts these days. A lot of people don't seem to be appreciative of gifts.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. And if you don't see it or you haven't seen it, please do well not to make mention of it. And keep your comments civil. Numbers to call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you will find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. We're talking about the pressures of gift giving. My question is, how do you determine what to give? What to give? Yes, some people, there used to be this joke, oh, girls only used to give singlet and boxers to boys, fruit of the loom t-shirts. That's, back then. But what do you really give a guy? What do you really give a girl? And like I said, these days, there are some gifts that are so stereotypical, they have become so impersonal. You just go online, hey, order this. Go and do this for that person. Take, go and use it. A gift. But maybe the person doesn't appreciate the gift. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. 0416. That's why you find us on WhatsApp and on Telegram. 009-030-6416. Oh, there, drop call scenario. Apologies. The first message here says that good morning. A lot of people these days are struggling to give gifts, not just because of the expenses, but because they don't know what to give. People don't know their partners, don't know their guys. How can they give proper gifts that will be attuned to the person? That's a good question. You don't know the person. So how do you then determine this is what I should give the person or give that person? That's where the problem is. Some of you probably have the money, but you don't know what to give. You don't. Why? Tom is on the line. I'm curious if Tom is a professional like gift giving. Tom is speaking to us from Elele. Tom, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Tom.
My name is Tom Polo.
Go on, please.
You see, in this modern day, everybody is a big man, a rich man, and
really,
they have got what they got, and you don't know what to give because some of them have got everything. There are some things they don't have that you can give as a gift.
What are they?
If I want to give somebody that has already gotten everything, I'll just package a needle and a thread and put it in a very small and closed envelope and send it to them. They might be in a hurry to wear their shirt they bought in two stuff. They don't have even a needle or a thread in their house. It's a very big gift to give somebody who knows the value of the needle and thread. We used to think thread and needle, long thread. You know why? They say it's like passing through the eye of the needle. Needle has been used simultaneously in giving examples of physical and psychophysical theory. You see this needle? It's so useful that everybody needs it, but it's not everybody that got it in their home. So if I want to give a gift to
you give needle and thread. Muriel is not cricket. We have Christian Ahoda. Muriel, how easy is it for you to determine what gift to give somebody?
Look, Jude, don't even think about it when you want to give gifts. Now, if you ask people that have done weddings before, when they are unpacking and opening their gifts, you see that amidst the box, you see detergent. Yes. Some persons will send you detergent, some people will send you hand towels and face towels. Yeah, and those are the things that you see that you even use immediately. You know, in fact, detergent you just have. You start using it immediately. Yes, so don't even think about it. Don't say, this person has so much. Why will I not give this? No. Sometimes the small packages are even more valuable, even more. They use it immediately. It comes in handy. So don't think about people's plans and their levels when you want to give them gifts. Give them what comes to heart, what you can afford, and they might value it even more than the most expensive ones they have.
Thank you very much. That's an interesting take. Christian, do you agree? Christian is speaking to us from Ahoda.
Good morning, Mr. Dude.
Good morning, Christian.
Mr. Dude, in terms of giving gifts, just for example, person like you, if I want to give you gift, I don't need to go to a store and look for a basic iPhone, this one. So I'll just go to my village, take you one bunch of bole and some red oil. Forget about iPhone, other ones. Thank you.
Okay. So, y'all see me finish that. Is bole and red oil want to come and give. I will appreciate, don't get me wrong, because I was just, the man of the people were just telling me outside he wants to make beans. I'm like, beans go well with plantain. Anyway, we have a break. When we come back, we'll get to this. Once again, the pressures of giving gifts in modern times.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
Welcome. 90.3 Nigeria Info is just close to the bottom of the hour. It's 9:28, and just in about another 10 seconds to be 9:30 a.m. Greetings to you wherever you are listening to us from, and you are most welcome to our conversation about giving. Now, I ask, how do you determine what gift to give to a person? It's a pressure these days, and as opposed to, I would say, last century or maybe the century before last, maybe the 19th century, where gifts, were usually given, as a symbol of unity, as a symbol of aid, and also sometimes just express love and appreciation. What is the major difference, right, in our time today is the commercialization, or as some will put it, the over-commercialization of the process of the gift giving, to the extent that these days gifts are valued based off of the cost that was incurred in purchasing them. So you've heard, and some of you have seen skits like that on social media, where somebody buys something and the girl or the guy isn't appreciative because instead of you to buy me the latest phone that has 900 megapixels, you're buying me this one. What will I use this one to do? Why? Because it's not valued by the person who is receiving the gift. However, the person who's probably, offering the gift, maybe it cost him an arm and leg. At the same time, you can also make the argument that there are some people who can afford really expensive gifts, but they choose not to. Now, you may not have heard of this, but let me quickly share this with you, because sometimes, or you probably have had similar experiences for those of you who travel a lot, with what I'm about to tell you right now. Now, the Super Bowl, that's the NFL Super Bowl, is the biggest match in American football calendar year. It's kind of like the Champions League final of American football, right? Now, this year, there is a mad rush for tickets to be at the final. The final is, I think, this Sunday. All right. Now, currently, the cheapest face value of this year's Super Bowl sold directly, and I'm from CBS News, by the way, sold directly by the NFL were about $2,000. $2,000. Let me repeat, $2,000. Now, $2,000 is a huge sum of money in any language. Any language. But just like in the World Cup, right, where people were trying to buy tickets way before the World Cup started, and then they were selling them as scalp tickets. They were selling in the black market. Some people will buy tickets to Kaleland obviously knows about this. Some people will buy tickets to watch the Champions League game. They probably buy weeks and months ahead, and then they'll sell it black market, maybe 50, sometimes even 200% more. You could buy a Champions League ticket for as high as 500 euros, 500 pounds, because people want it, and some people actually pay for those tickets. Now, you see those tickets, imagine giving it to somebody. The person goes, "Oh, I've been trying to get this ticket, but oh my God, this is so amazing." They're appreciative. A girl might go, why are you giving me a ticket? I don't like football. I don't like that. Why would you give me tickets? And so here we are, this Pokey Talk station, talking about the gifts that people give and the pressures that come with them. My name is Jude. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hello Port Harcourt.
Hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
So back to the phone line, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0007. Now, with regards to giving gifts to someone who already has everything, we should consider what truly adds value to their life based on who they are, not what they own. Understand the recipient's values and meaning framework. Gifts don't always need to be tangible. What really matters to them, for example, like certain experiences in life, which they can't have due to some non-financial limitations. How can you surprise them by solving such limitations? Tailor gifts to their deeper philosophy of life. Ultimately, the best and most lasting gift to give anyone are those little things and actions we do which are capable of giving every day, which would promote relationship and not just limited or to special occasions. Very true. Interesting comment there. Zion is in GRA, and we have Ibiso from Audley Road standing by. Zion, good morning to you, please.
If a child doesn't know how to give gift from childhood, they will never figure what to give when he's old.
Interesting.
And that is the problem we have in this part of the world. We are never taught how to give gifts. That is why we find it so difficult to give. Even husbands find it difficult to give their wives gifts. Wives find it difficult. Don't be surprised. For the past 2 years, some couples have not exchanged gifts. They have not done that. Not that they can't, but they don't have the money. But they don't know what to give because they don't know how to give. For instance, somebody just told you if you want to give a gift, you mentioned Bole. Let's be honest, that guy got you red-handed. Red-handed. That guy finished you hands down. And there's no way you will see that gift, you will not be happy. Because that is what you crave for, underline for. Number two, look at the interest of the person. But the person not watching football, who is the best favorite club? Can you get him the key of that club? Or paraphernalia of that club for that person? If you love watching the soap operas, so interested on, and the actor he loves so much, can you picture the dress code, the makeup, which is the dress of that one of the artists, the actor he loves watching, and just picture it, snap it, and send that material to a tailor. Sew this thing for my boss. He loves watching this guy. These are ways to magnet things. To look at your wife. What does she like most? Okay, here we don't used to fry this thing like this. Can you not call somebody that is chef? Please prepare this kind of thing for my wife. It's a gift. Look at the kind of shoes. What kind of shoe does it like? Can you see the material?
Okay. Oh.
These are things we do.
All right. Let me get to Ibiso from Audley Road. Ibiso, thank you for your patience. Good morning, please.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, Friday, man. It's Friday. I gotta move it.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, bro.
To give gifts is not must.
Is it?
Now, I was discussing with a man yesterday, and now I was saying his daughter want to go to get admission for a school. Somebody helped 20 years ago. The guy want to write jam. I asked the guy that leave the village, come and sleep in my house. The next morning, I will take you to any place there is a center for you to go and write. And he takes the guy to that place. The guy write the jam, so sleep, like that. And now he was looking for this way to get put his daughter into the school. And now that he met the guy, and the guy said, he told the man is challenging. Man, bring everything, and the man helped him everything free. Someone that is so sick for 20 years ago. You understand? The man helped him everything, So, the guy paid him back for what he did for him. There are some people who don't even appreciate it. They are ingrate. That same man helped a man, a police officer, that is an inspector, that was frustrated. The man want to resign. He asked, no resign. Give me your paper, everything. And everything is correct. The man even went for a court in Germany. He now follow up that case. At the end of the day, then promote the man to ASP. And the man retired from ASP. Now, talk of giving people give if you are using phone of 150,000 because of commercial, you will buy phone for somebody worth of 300,000 naira. I will not do it because most people are not grateful. Give if you do something for me today, let me that any half money that thing is. So far as you give me that thing, let me appreciate you. Say give, thank you, God bless you. There's some people who say that is this one that you are buying for me? You don't buy for the person. So you won't be that very ungrateful. If you don't want to go and watch match, I buy ticket for you. Find where I sell the ticket now. You know, human beings are very funny. You, as you are working in the studio now, when the month ends, they pay their salary. And out of love, you give someone something. So now I use this money to do this more. If the person is sitting now on that hot seat with you, we are very, very ungrateful. Human beings are very, very ungrateful. That's why they don't appreciate. Now, Valentine is coming up. If we buy card or flower, give a lady, she's not card, the card give her.
Yeah, but so let's be honest, right? Flowers as complimentary gifts are not, traditionally, seen as important here. I know some girls here that would like it, but if you give your partner flower, somebody that you know that this girl has never, got, I like flower. You're not going to give her flower. What do you expect her to do?
See, now, what is the meaning of Valentine?
We're not talking about Valentine. We're talking about generally. Let's leave.
I'm just making an example. Jude, the thing there is, I don't give somebody something to maybe to impress or to promote him.
Okay.
If I'm opposed to you, I will give you, but if you don't appreciate it, no problem. I will mark it that you don't appreciate it. It's not much that I must give you gifts. I give you out of my own struggle. And you say that you don't appreciate it. Fine and good. Not be forced. Then can she marry woman?
Okay. All right. So, all right. Thank you very much. Now, messages. Now, it's a very interesting one. You keep sending your messages to 00903064116. Good morning. Another important thing that people need to know about gift giving is that it is affected by a plethora of factors. For example, financial stability. The more financially stable somebody is, the more likely person is going to give either an expensive gift or even pay mind to what another person requires. But Jude, the biggest determinant of gift giving in this country is religion. Mark my words. There are some men who have given millions of naira in the name of giving to God, to their churches, to their imams, to their... am I reading? To their juju priest? Really? But they can't give gifts commiserate to their wives or to their husbands. Check many marriages, Jude. Some of them will give expensive things to, in quote, the man of God, but not give something valuable to their husbands or to their wives. Religion also restricts what people know as a good gift. Gabriel. Jeffrey is a Rumokoro. Jeffrey, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Okay, giving of gifts. First of all, what's the question?
Oh, apologies, Jeffrey. If you can, please call back. Now, the last comment I read from Gabriel has struck a nerve. That religious, affiliations, could also impact gift giving. Remember there was a story about, was it 2 years or 3 years ago that made rounds on social media of a wife who decided to give their car. Was it their wife or the husband? They decided to give their car as what do you call it? Seed, right? So a seed without the partner's knowledge. Remember? It cost a lot. It cost a lot of issue. In fact, some people say, look, if anybody does that, look, they will end the marriage. How can you give something that substantial? You don't tell the partner. Should you even tell your partner that, you want to give, the church needs a new roof. You know what? Your roof the whole place. You give them, the finances, or in some cases, you give them the buses that they need. Or you give the man of God or the chief imam or your juju priest, a car. But you haven't changed your wife's car in years. How does that? How do you think that kind of pressure would be interpreted by your spouse, who now wants to give you something? Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook, and on X at Nigeria Info PH. Any man or else, this matter is strong. It's not a mere issue. As for me, I have been thought or you mean taught, how to live a low-key life without impressing anybody. I can't do past myself. I live the life that I love, and I love the life that I live. All right. So you're not pressured to give is it expensive gifts or even give anything at all. All right. Moving on. Jessica here says, hi G, good morning. A lot of people don't know how to give. It's not about the money. Sometimes it's about you paying attention. One of my friends met a man a few years ago who is very wealthy, but she's not a very big person. She's not a very big person, and so she doesn't like to eat a lot. So to surprise on her birthday, this man ordered those platters that cost upwards of 50 to 100,000 naira. To this girl, it was a waste of money. She has been telling this guy, I want to start a business, I want to start this, I want to do that. Instead, the man decides to spend close to 100,000 naira Jude on birthday food. It doesn't make sense. 100,000 naira food. I know what Jessica is referring to. I don't know how many of you have seen this on social media. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. You know, there are platters. They call them food trays. You know, big tray. They put chicken here, rice, wine, apple, banana, grapes. You now go and roast goat somewhere at the corner. Put biscuits, chocolates, salads here and there. And then for good measure, maybe put some perfume there. Tray. They tell you this cost 70,000, 50,000. But this girl doesn't eat. Doesn't eat. Jessica, I just don't understand. The girl does not like food. You now spend 100,000 on somebody who is not going to eat a third of those things. See when I said the pressure is much? The pressure. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817, I beg your pardon, 0817-923-0002, 017-923-0003. All right, that's the number. Those are the numbers that you can call, talk to us this morning. WhatsApp still remains 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. I want to gently remind you, please do not call the WhatsApp number. When you do that, you prevent me from listening in, or rather taking the messages of people who have something to share with us. So if your number ends with 194 and 699, you've been calling us, and in fact the last person was calling us nearly 7 times. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. If you want to talk to us, use the numbers 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. Good News is speaking to us from Uniport. Good News, good morning to you, please. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy weekend.
Wish you the same.
Okay, I just want to quickly, add my voice to your discussion this morning.
Yes, please.
Okay, I want to talk about one of the messages you read just now.
Yes.
About, giving gifts to churches and religious groups. I just want to let everyone know that charity begins at home. There are some things you do in church that in light of God is pure eye service. It doesn't come with any blessing. And it doesn't add any value to you. You're just doing it because you're either ignorant or naive. No matter how much you give, for instance, if you go to church and give gifts to women outreach fellowship or whatever, maybe you buy a wrapper and dash them and share with them. And if you've not bought either more or the same thing for your wife or your daughters at home, then everything you've done there in church is a pure waste. It doesn't come with any blessing at all.
Really?
Because even the Bible has told us that charity begins at home. Before you do anything for even the man of God in church, or even for the church, or even for members of the church, make sure your home, your wife, your children, your siblings, your mom, your dad, they all have exactly what you want to give out there. Because if they don't have, it is seen as eye service. You're doing it for the pleasure of the members of the church to either rate you or sing your praise. And in the eyes of God, that is absolutely nothing. On the aspect of giving gifts, generally, it's okay to give gifts, but it should come from the heart, not under pressure. You should not be pressured by anyone, either a partner or a friend, to give.
But that's it. But good news. Hello, good news. Let me ask you. Sorry for interjecting. How can you actually say you care about someone or you love someone without giving them something, gifting them something?
I have not said you will not gift anyone something. I'm only saying you should not be pressured to do it. When you love someone, the love you have for the person comes with a natural urge to always please the person. It comes with a natural urge to make the person happy. It's natural. It's not force. It's not pressure. So if you love someone, and I'm talking about both parties here, I'm not talking about the male to the female gender alone, but even to the female gender to the male. Whoever you say you love comes with care. Love is being caring, and love is not Love is not Love is actually impractical. Love is a practical thing. You must show it. You don't just say, I love this person. Just like the story of the good Samaritan who saw a beggar, someone who is sick on the road, and took the person to the hospital and paid the bills. Before that rich man came there are people coming there. People were sitting there, and most of them will be saying, this man is suffering. In the eyes of God, you've not shown love. What you've done is pity. You've not actually practiced love. You're just pitying the person. That's sorry. But the person who actually took that man from the ground to the hospital, paid the bills, gave him food to eat, shelter him, has actually done the biddings of God, which actually love you one another. So it is a natural thing. It's born out of nature. It's not by pressure. But when you love someone, you must do for the person. It's normal.
Well, good news. It's a pleasure to have had you join us on our conversations. Thank you, and I hope you do get something nice for those around you.
They go greet me.
So if they don't give you, you won't give them?
No, I say it's natural. Once I feel like giving, I give. I don't have to wait until I get what I want. I want to give, I can give.
Okay, all right. Good news. Thank you very much. Great speaking with you. Good news from Unipol. All right, so we have just about 2 minutes. Let's quickly get to your messages. Maybe take 1 or 2 calls. Once again, someone is calling the WhatsApp line, please. If you want to speak to us, once again, it's 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. All right. Thank you very much. Ibiso says, good morning, Jude. The topic on ground, like the message you just read about birthdays. Yes, to me, it is good. I give a gift that somebody will see and remember. If it's your birthday, I give you 100,000 to start a business. It's a good one. But don't give gifts to impress. It's not competition. Thank you. Like my son's birthday is coming up. My son's birthday is coming up. I have to give him a gift that will make him, that will make impact in his life. Thank you. Giving gifts that will be impactful is another thing. So there are pressures. How you're managing them? Well, that's what we've been talking about this morning. It's interesting to note, the last few comments making reference to how religious engagements have also impacted on the culture and the practice of gift giving. I'm going to say this. I don't think you should wait till Valentine's Day, their birthday, New Year's Day, or Christmas to give something. I'm sure you probably know that, right? Hello Potako returns after the break. We have E360 coming up by 11 o'clock this morning. All things being equal, the mistress of mischief will be joining us as we take a walk down the roads and streets of entertainment.
Are you up to date with ideas for sustainable development?
92.3 Nigeria Info serves you
Opportunities to answer great questions, contribute solutions, and transform society for the better. And listening.
Talk
protected. International